Hi, Bill Doherty, co-founder of the Doherty Relationship Institute. And I want to talk about the divorce journey, the divorce thinking, the divorce decision-making journey, which is something we've learned about in research in the last 5 or 6 years that's very different from what I thought when I was in graduate school and as a beginning therapist. I thought then people, they go through their decision-making and then one day they say, that's really it. Maybe they're in therapy with me and I go, okay, well now let's talk about the divorce, sort of like you finally decided to leave the job. We now know that this is an up and down journey. One scholar talked about her research with the metaphor like wandering in a wilderness, having divorce thoughts, then saying, no, I want to stay in this marriage, up and down, depending how the relationship is, depending on how bonded you see your kids to the other spouse, up and down, in and out. And then somebody gets to the point where they take action. They approach an attorney, a mediator, they file. So that was the point I thought, well, it's over, right? Somebody filed. Well, my research has shown that even at that point, there's still up and down and ambivalence. So you have from a third to a half of people into the legal process who are uncertain about whether this is the right thing. And the earlier they are, the more uncertainty. So I call this divorce ambivalence. There's a lot of divorce ambivalence out there in the early stages where you might expect it, but even in the later stages, a lot of divorce ambivalence. And so I developed a specialized approach, a specialized protocol called Discernment Counseling to work with couples where at least one of them is having a lot of thoughts about divorce, but is ambivalent. They're not like definitely sure they want to go ahead. Specialized approach that really helps people in this unique kind of challenging crucible of being in the process of figuring out what to do with their marriage. Not having decided irrevocably with confidence, because then they need a mediator, they need a lawyer, or just sort of having regular marital problems and fantasies about divorce. Seriously considering, maybe even file, and not so sure they want to go through. So that's what discernment counseling does for folks. Helps them find a path ahead.